What's up, Sooner fans? Welcome back to the Sooner Surge. It's a late night edition here, as there's a lot of rumblings being on right now about uh, on Twitter about Dom McKinley. Uh, Before we get started, don't forget to click subscribe, join the Sooner Surge family. Uh, I'll just start off first by saying, what 24 hours, 48 hours ago, Jay, we did a video after the Stone commitment, and we talked about Todd Bates's quote in the interview, just in the video where he was on the practice field and said something to the equivalent of, "You're going to be shocked who's next. You won't believe who's next." We actually talked about Don McKinley a couple days ago and how this could be a real possibility. And everything that we're seeing on Twitter and things we've done research on, this seems like it could be more likely, Jay.
Yeah, the tonight it's just kind of blown up on Twitter. I mean, that's kind of where I see everything, and it seems like I don't know what time it was tonight. It just started blowing up all over Twitter. Even just recently, Sam Spiegelman from On3 Recruiting, national recruiting analyst, did a meet gif of like a mind blown. I mean, and the Stone effect, it's real. Period. The Stone effect is real. And you can look at that power line photo again. I know we had it as a cover photo of the video we did the other day when Stone had the poem. And I don't know if Stone wrote that poem, if Todd Bates had any help in that poem. I mean, we all know how Todd Bates loves poems. Todd Bates put another one out tonight. He also, you've probably seen the one with Jaden Jackson and David Stone as Superman and Batman. I mean, it's awesome the way Todd Bates does these poems. And, uh, if you look at the power line one and look at that poem closely, if you look at the bottom of that, it says lightning strikes twice. Now, uh, who knows if that's a reference to anything, but it very well could be a reference as lightning strikes twice and it's getting ready to strike again with the Don McKinley who's committing on September 1st, which is Friday. It's a few days away, guys. So I know, a lot of people thought the Texas was a Texas lean for McKinley with OU there, and a lot of rumblings about A&M as well. So who knows? But there's definitely smoke out there, and with Stone, like we talked about, if you're McKinley, uh, you, you know his mom, she plays a big factor just as well as all these recruits do, right? And I do know his mom likes OU. And, Stone can now say, I'm playing at OU. They've talked, Stone and McKinley have talked many a times. And who knows if McKinley was waiting on Stone to make a commitment before he decided where he was going to play? I don't know. That could definitely well have been a possibility, being like, if you go to OU, I might come with you.
Yeah, we don't know what happened behind closed doors, and we're not claiming to know. As you said, Twitter world, the Twitterverse is kind of uh, blown up in the last, I don't know, hour or so. But we did say on our last video that this is a strong possibility. And there may be people I know there are some comments on here of people saying that not a chance. Seems like there's more of a chance. And if you go back to the poem that he wrote, regardless of who it was, that saying of lightning strikes twice. First off, it's the old adage that lightning never strikes the same place twice. So are we talking about lightning striking to landing Stone and McKinley, or is it the fact that taking McKinley and Jaden Jackson, both from the University of Texas? That I'm not sure what that's hinting at,
And it
but
may not be nothing. It may not be anything. Who knows?
yeah,
You
but
know?
all I know is, look, the fact that it's being talked about, uh, we knew this was a very strong possibility. As David Stone, we can call him the Infinity Stone. He's the kind of what everyone's revolving around. But if you were to land Don McKinley when no one thought you would, again, I'm going to say it. You don't say you're going to be shocked who's next, and it not be something that you're shocked by. I mean, that's
That's
pretty
true. I
easy to
mean,
understand that.
that's true. And if you go off what a lot of the national and insiders have all kind of said that OU feels a lot more comfortable with Nigel Smith and where they stand. So you wouldn't think that would be a shocking commit on September 8th. The September 1st commit with Don McKinley, if he were to choose OU, would be, I think, a shocking. I mean, I've seen. I watched a YouTube video just today of an insider saying that, or yesterday, that there was just didn't think that would happen. Just didn't think they would be able to turn that with McKinley, and it looks like it might be a possibility. And guys, here's the thing: with five-star defensive tackle, they change on a dime. Okay, things shift back and forth, back and forth. Nobody can really, I mean, you can claim you know information, but nobody's going to, I mean, you can never say anybody's out of it in a five-star defensive lineman. I just don't think that's a realistic thing to say that this team's out of it. And we've heard OU's behind Texas, and there's Texas A&M, but and how many times have we said this, Jeremy? Put yourself in the position. Put yourself. I think you made the reference the other day. It was a great reference, Jeremy, to Tiger Woods. I don't know if you can repeat that, but that was a great kind of reference to kind of the thing.
Yeah, Tiger Woods always said, "I'm gonna do my best to put myself in contention. I'm not gonna win them all, but the more you're in contention, you give yourself a chance. You're gonna start to, make the putts, win the majors, and it's the same. The guys, these are major champion chip recruits that OU's getting if they land Don McKinley. This is not a run-of-the-mill recruit. This is a game changer in the middle, along with Stone. And listen, as much as David Stone is vocal and I guess putting a lot of energy into, your social media and things like that, you saw him very active as soon as he committed and what he was saying about come play with me. I promise you, he is twice that behind the scenes. He is in Don McKinley's ear. No doubt that he's in the ear of Don McKinley. And the Stone effect, it's happening. If David Stone is this is unreal. And again, Todd Bates doesn't say that when Stone commits if there's not any smoke there. This has been going on for a little bit.
Well, I think it's just the fact that David Stone is like the quarterback on offense. When you get that five-star quarterback, guys want to play with that person. Same thing defensively. And we've talked about this. If you're a five-star defensive tackle or a defensive end, you're probably going to want to play with a team that has two or three of those because you're not going to be doubled all the time. And, Williams Nwaneri's at Missouri, okay? I'm pretty sure he's going to be doubled a lot, okay? McKinley, come on down to OU. I don't think they can double you and Stone. So you got other guys that are hopefully close this recruiting class out. I mean, we'll see if they get McKinley. We'll see if they land him Friday. But I think right now, it seems to be on the rise. And you got Nigel Smith and Danny Okoye. Okoye is making his visit on Saturday, official visit to Oklahoma. Man, if things can trend good there, I mean, you're talking about this could be a line for the name says it all, power line. And just like David Stone tweeted out there today, who wants to join me? Who's next? Let's hope we find out Friday.
It's a power line that Sooner fans were disappointed in, not just 2.5, 3 weeks ago, but obviously they're going to be a lot happier, of course, with the landing of Stone. And look, Jay and I don't sit here claim to be some secret insider. We put two and two together often based on what people say as far as what we hear. And the other day when we heard Coach Todd Bates say what he said, that was an eye-opening statement that he made. So that's why we thought maybe there was some smoke there. And everything you can see on Twitter seems to be like that smoke it's ablazing. It's starting to catch fire, guys. It's catching fire. Don McKinley could be rolling his way into Norman, Oklahoma. This is exciting stuff. You guys make sure you're subscribed to the Sooner Surge. We'll provide you the content. Till next time, Boomer.
Boomer.